Hi guys, it's an absolute honour to be here tonight. I've actually been trialling this set for quite a long time, for many weeks on the train. I'm actually not sure if it's funny or not yet. I can't tell because the only person on the train that was laughing was that drunk guy. And I couldn't tell if he was laughing because I'm genuinely funny or whether it was just because he was drunk. So I'm a little bit confused about that. I'm still not sure. I'm not actually sure about a lot of things in my life, if I'm being honest. I recently broke up with someone that I was seeing, and I'm still not sure if that was the right decision. You see, he was really, really handsome and really intelligent, and I should add that he was a drug dealer. No, actually, he wasn't a drug dealer. He was just a drug addict with ambition. And I actually inadvertently found myself at his intervention. This is real talk, like I'm talking like mum is crying, dad is pacing, granddad is just screaming. And I find myself in a corner like, yeah, no, you really do need to adjust your life priorities. That was sufficiently awkward. But needless to say, I kept seeing him for a little while after that. And we went to coffee last week, actually. We went to coffee and he walked in and he was wearing Crocs. So then it was over. I looked to the internet for a little bit of support, for a little bit of guidance. You know, what am I going to do? I'm single again. Like, what do I do? And Tumblr, I don't know if you've heard of it. They do pictures and words. Tumblr. So Tumblr told me it's okay. It's okay because your beauty is in your you-ness. You are beautiful because you are you. I thought, what a load of junk. What a load of junk. You know, some of the best experiences that I've ever had have been when I've been pretending to be a more awesome version of myself. For example, ladies and gentlemen, last year I was in Bratislava. That is a real place, Bratislava. I was in Bratislava and, no, it actually is. I was in Bratislava and I was in a hostel and Brian Gosling walked into the hostel kitchen. I say Brian because he looked a lot like Brian, but he wasn't. So Brian starts cooking and I'm thinking, holy shit, this is a hot guy and he can cook A++++. You know what I'm saying? Like, well done. And then I look at what he's cooking and it kind of looks a little bit like dog food. Then I smell what he's cooking and it kind of smells a little bit like horse piss. And so he, out of the kindness of his heart, offered me this culinary delight. And I politely declined, and this happened about 6 or 7 times. Oh, I don't want to try this. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And then eventually I blurted out, look, I'm a vegetarian. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a vegetarian. My favourite meal is sirloin wrapped in bacon, cooked in lard. I'm not a vegetarian. But I found myself, I'm a vegetarian, Brian. And he profusely apologised, and then for the next 5 minutes asked me why I'd made such an honourable life choice. And I am certain that we hung out for the next 5 days purely because he thought that it was cool that I was vegetarian. It was probably like not a good place for me to do it though, Bratislava, Eastern Europe. All I ate for 5 days was potato and cheese. All I ate, just potato and cheese. But I mean, like, what are you going to do? I hung out with a guy that looked like Ryan Gosling. He's doppelganger, you know? I don't know, do people know doppelgangers? That's a thing, right? Does anyone have a doppelganger? Yeah, cool. Are you a doppelganger? Great. Brilliant. I actually had another really great experience recently. I was out at a bar and an acquaintance of mine said, hey Emily, you know who you look like? Jennifer Lawrence. That's it, I can die. I can literally just fall on the ground and just die right now because, what? That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. I just walked around for the rest of the night drunk on happiness and on vodka. You know, I didn't even care when I face planted because I kind of lived with this beautiful image of Jennifer Lawrence falling and landing with an Oscar. Right? So, brilliant. I actually sent a message out to all of my phone book contacts and it said something along the lines of, hey bitches, you can all suck it because people think I look like Jennifer Lawrence, so I am incredible. I got very few replies. In fact, I only got one. It said, fuck off, Emily. love mum. And then later on in the night, the same girl walked up to me and she said, Emily, Jennifer Lawrence is the one that plays Ugly Betty, right? Fuck doppelgangers. I've been Emily Tressida, and you've been better than the drunk guy on the train.